Lady and gentlemen, please welcome to Mr. Kia on the mix. Lady and gentlemen, please welcome to Mr. Kia on the mix.
Please welcome to Mr. Kia on the mix. Welcome to Mr. Kia on the mix.
Lady and gentlemen, please welcome to Mr. Kia on the mix.
Welcome to Mr. Kia on the mix.